What is up? This is your LA in a minute, and it's that time of year again to celebrate one of the biggest, coolest, and most fun events in Los Angeles, the LA County Fair. More than 89 million people have attended the fair since it opened in 1922, and more than 1 million people go every year with good reason. There's food, there's fun, there's festivities, and you know there's an awesome history, so let's get into it. So in 1922, Los Angeles was a leading agricultural county, and suburbanization was just on the horizon. That's when a group of a dozen businessmen in Pomona organized a county fair with the sole purpose to showcase the splendors of Los Angeles. The city of Pomona, along with the county of Los Angeles, agreed to purchase a 43-acre beet and barley field for the event and generated $42,000 for the initial planning. On October 17, 1922, the inaugural LA County Fair opened, drawing 49,000 people. In addition to the agriculture, horticulture, and animal husbandry, there was harness racing, chariot races, and airplane wing walking to draw in the customers. Now, the food wasn't much to speak of. There were meat pies, pickled walnuts, candied apples, and a homemade drink called the Evil Zip. But by all accounts, it was considered an amazing achievement. The success of the initial event encouraged the organizers and promoters to purchase 62 more acres and build permanent buildings. Now again, the purpose was agriculture. The importance of the LA County Fair was to showcase the possibilities of the agriculture to Angelenos, many of whom were transplants. I mean, this was a big deal. They had agricultural contests, animal contests, and the winners would get a blue ribbon. And a blue ribbon was important enough that companies would buy newspaper space to promote the award that they won at the fair. In 1930, the Palace of Agriculture opened, which was the largest exhibit building in the world, and attendance for the fair was over 265,000 people. In 1933, pari-mutuel wagering was legalized in California and introduced at the fair, and they had horse races, and attendance reached 330,000 people. 1935 saw the opening of the wine competition, which is the longest running county fair competition today. The 1940s saw a dark time as during World War II, the U.S. Army took over the fairgrounds and housed the intern Japanese on the fairgrounds during that period. In 1948, the fair reopened with a $2 million construction program and a 49-year lease. And as LA was modernizing, so did the fair. Utility companies like Southern California Edison had exhibits that presented homes of the future. There were fine art exhibitions. The Garden Railroad launched in 1948, and new forms of transportation were introduced. In 1951, there was even a ski jumping exhibit. LA County Fair was must visit for dignitaries, including California Governor Ronald Reagan. Now crowds routinely top 1 million, and the food has evolved. So the LA County Fair has an awesome history, but now it's time to spring into the future and spring into fair. It's in May this year. We'll see you there. All right, LA, it's been a minute.